Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the Akim that's pushing the truth, uncut and raw. Waking leg, comes third, come Baba Ball. All right. And this topic is the plagues are sent. All right. The plagues are sent. All right. The plagues consist of what? All right. Famine. All right. Pestilence. The sword. All right. Destruction. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right. Judgment. All right. It's sent. It's nothing that you're going to be able to do. You're not going to be able to let it withdraw back. Or because you don't believe in it, it's not going to come to pass. All right. It's still going to come to pass. As scripture say, but the unbelief make the effect. Let me just grab it. So I'm butchering it. We'll come back to 2nd Ezra 16. Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Because you don't believe, is that going to cause it to stop? Is it going to cause it where it's not going to come to pass? God forbids, man. All right, World War III is going to happen. All right, the digital all is going to happen. Famine is going to happen. Concentration camps is happen. People, cannibalism is going to happen. Death and destruction is going to happen. All right, the end of Esau, Edom, all right, is going to happen, no matter what. 4, for God forbid, yet let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So that's what people believe. All right. They think if they, don't believe in it, it's gonna cause the plagues to be void or to return back, and it's not. It's gonna come to pass. It's gonna happen. All right, in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra 16. I'm gonna start at the top. 2nd Ezra 16:1. Woe me, death and destruction be unto thee, Babylon. And Babylon is America, Babylon the Great, and Asia. All right, the continent of Asia. There's a lot of nations over there in Asia. Woe unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. So it's a time to be lamenting, a time to be sorrowful. All right, and because judgment, all right, your children is going to be judged, but your children are going to die, and destruction is at hand, and you see it. All right, the sword is sent upon you. The sword is what? A sword is a weapon for death, to bring destruction. Salakia upon you, who may turn it back? And the question is, who's going to turn it back? No one. All right, because Yahweh Shai word is truth and faithful. All right, and nobody has the power in their might to turn back the words or the judgment of Yahweh Shai. No one can upset prophecy. No mortal man. All right. Fire is sent among you. Who may quench it? So fire is sent among you. And you see the Heavenly Father visit the earth with fire as well. All right, who's going to quench the fire? No one. Plagues are sent unto you. And what is he that may drive them away? They don't have might to drive it away. And it's going to ask a question. May any man drive away a hungry lion in a wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble? No. And the answer is no. When it began to burn, no one. May one turn again the arrow that's shot from a strong archer. So once the arrow is shot and it leads the bow of the arrow, there's no way to cause it to return back into the bow of the arrow. This is wherever it's meant to hit, it's gonna hit. Wherever its target is. Salakia. The mighty Lord sends the plagues, sees Yahweh Shai Shai, and who is he that can drive them away? No one. All right, and it's of Yahweh Shai who sent these plagues, man. All right. fire, and fire shall go forth for his wrath. And who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not be afraid? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof. The sea riseth up, and the waves from the deep, and the waves of our trouble, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. The earth is going to rock to and fro by those intercontinental ballistic missiles and the presence of Yahweh Shema Shai. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, and his arrows that he shooteth. The arrows are those intercontinental ballistic missiles, and his right hand is Yahweh Shai. Are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, and they're not going to be missed, as in Joel 2. You ain't going to be able, it's not going to hit, it's not going to cause it to hit. Let me just get it. That'll be true. Just go to it to prove the point. So, you know, let's just all get it. Joel 2, and he's speaking of the nukes. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march everyone in his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So they're not going to break their ranks. All right, you're not going to have other intercontinental ballistics be shot into them to destroy them or cause them to be cut off from their target or their mark. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path. See, all of them be in their path, man. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. All right, just to bring that out. And speaking of the intercontinental ballistic missiles, all right, they ain't gonna break rank. All right, so let's go back to 2 Ezra 16. 2 Ezra 16. The sharpman shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Alright, speaking of the intercontinental ballistic missile, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. So they're sent. So only thing that has to do is physically manifest, come to pass. The prophecy is mentioned, it's been written, it's been proclaimed. Now it have to what? Come to pass. Alright. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out until it consume the foundation of the earth. So the fire is here. Alright, it's going to be fire. Alright. World War III is going to end what? The end of all wars is going to be by the nukes, by fire. And that's going to what? Cause the elements to melt with fervent heat. Like as the arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returning not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. And they gave you an example. All right, it's like a mighty archer, arrow is shot out, it can't come back. Woe is me. Now speaking of Ezra, that's how bad it is. Who would deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, and the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils or bad times shall come? And then the Lord is going to be under the bosom, calling upon Yahweh Shema Shai, understanding Yahweh Shema Shai is the only one that can protect us, the only one that can deliver us. All right? And a little quick lesson, man. The plagues are sent. There's nothing you're going to be able to do. World War III is going to happen. Jacob trouble is going to happen. All right? The dollar is going to crash. That's going to happen. Our sedition amongst men, that's going to happen. Invading one another, that's going to happen. Famine is going to happen. Our pestilence is going to happen. All right? All these things are going to happen. The nuke's going to be shot. Babylon's going to be destroyed. All right? So, quick little lesson. We want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the occupants pushing the truth on Kudara. We can let him to third come Yashwala Baba Shalom.